How do you make some quick, healthy eats for diabetes reversal and the reduction of inflammation in your arteries? Well, we have Chef Eric, who is going to be showing us how to, or should I say, leading the charge in a proper making bonanza with our good friends Douglas, P.A.D. Warrior Chief Douglas, and our good friend from Canada. We have Alan with us as well, or should I say Potsy, as we call him. And they all have their own little spin on their bell peppers that they're trying to make healthier. So I'm going to turn things over to Chef Eric. Get things started.
Hello, everyone. Today we're going to make a healthy. I'm doing bell peppers on my end, so the magic video. I already have some in the oven. It'll come out once I'm done here.
Oh, the magic of TV.
Yeah, I'm going to show you how to prepare one, and then we'll take it out the oven and see what it looks like.
Fantastic. What are your ingredients? And then we're going to go to Douglas and Alan and see what ingredients they've got.
Sure. I did grass-fed, grass-finished beef in mine because I couldn't find a bison, and it was a little cheaper. I also put zucchini in mine.
Okay.
I do chopped mushrooms.
Ooh, I like that.
I use the tops of the peppers diced in there, garlic and onion, and I do tomato. I squeeze with my hands out of the can, and instead of rice, I use the quinoa.
That's a good idea. Oh, that's a really good idea.
Yeah.
And all those ingredients, are they raw out of the gate?
Yes, I do mine raw. Well, I'll saute the vegetables.
Oh, gotcha.
Then take them off. Then I put the meat on. Then I mix them all together and finish them in the peppers. I do my peppers raw for about 45 minutes.
Okay, so you put them in the peppers in the oven, completely plain. You chop them off. You clean all the seeds out. You stick them in the oven, probably with a little avocado spray or olive oil, and you let them cook for 40, 45 minutes on what temperature?
Well, I do 45 minutes on 375.
Okay.
In the raw form. You can also boil them a few minutes, 10 or 15 minutes, and pre-start the pepper, so you wouldn't have to cook but about 30 minutes.
Okay, so when you put this, but you're cooking them now without the goodies in it.
No, I have the goodies in those to show you.
You do it all at the same time. So you cook some of the goodies, then you put them in the raw pepper and you put them in the oven. Okay.
Correct.
I gotcha.
I was going to show you just one, when it's my turn again, but I'll let the other gentlemen say what they're putting in theirs.
Yeah, Douglas, what do you got going on there?
Well, you want to go, Alan, or you want me to go?
I asked you to go, Douglas. Douglas, go ahead. I asked you to go.
Mine.
We want to hear what you got going on.
Mine's going to be kind of simple today. I'm using bell peppers and palomino peppers. I got the leanest meat I could find with some onions and some mushrooms.
Sounds good. What kind of spices you got?
Well, I'm going to use some garlic, chili powder, red pepper, some lemon pepper, and some za'atar seasoning.
I think you just stole Potsy's thunder over there.
And I put one egg in the meat, mix it all up, and then I stuff my bell peppers and put it in my fryer for 325 for about 20 minutes.
Oh, that's a good idea. So you have an air fryer. I love that. That makes it really quick and easy. What about you, Potsy? Are you going to use that za'atar as well? I know you use it for your shrimp and snow pea stir fry.
And I did use it here. I didn't use a lot of spices. I've got za'atar, sumac, oregano, and some salt and pepper.
Okay.
And I'm using poblano peppers.
Both of you guys.
Yeah. And I've got, for my ingredients, so I'm doing a vegetarian one, so I don't have any meat. I've got quinoa, chickpeas, Kalamata olives. I use grape tomatoes, parsley. I was supposed to have feta cheese, but my feta cheese had gone bad, so I put in some shredded mozzarella cheese.
Okay.
And I think that's all the ingredients I have. And I baked my peppers for 7 minutes with some olive oil and salt inside. And after I stuffed them, I'm going to put them in for half an hour and just sprinkle some more mozzarella cheese on top before it finishes.
Sounds good. Chef Eric, what do you think about what they both got going on? They both went after those poblano peppers.
Yeah, they both sound delicious. Yeah, can't wait to see the vegetarian one.
I know, me too. That's definitely something that's different. And what do you think about Douglas's use of egg? And he mixed that into, it's almost like making the meatball. And adding just that little extra bit of protein
Yeah,
into
well,
the beef.
I put the egg in there because it helps the meat, and I'm gonna use 3 crackers, and I put that in my meat and mix it all together. It helps the meat clump together, and that
Oh,
my mama taught me that 100 years ago.
Aw. It's almost like because I know that's what we use for a meatball recipe. So that's kind of cool that you're doing it in there too. What do you think, Chef Eric?
Sounds good. Yeah.
And I forgot 2 of my ingredients. I'm going to fry up some zucchini and shallots and put that in there too.
And
Yeah, I mean, can you hold the bowl close? We want to see what's in your bowl because you were mixing in the bowl. I just kind of want to see it all together. I just thought that would be, if you can.
That's my mixture.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Awesome.
I probably have way too much. I'm going to do 3 poblano peppers, and I've probably put together too much, but that's okay. It'll make a great meal all by itself.
You know what you can do the next day is actually tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Is you can saute it and then add a couple eggs to it, and you can make your own little what would you call it, Chef Eric? It's almost like a oh God. Well, I mean, you could do it as an omelet.
I can make an omelet. Yeah.
A scramble, that's what you call it.
Yeah.
You can do an egg scramble.
Yeah.
This would be really good with eggs. Good idea.
You know what I actually do with my leftover stuff like that is I'll saute it and then I poach a couple of eggs. I serve I dish the little mix of vegetables or whatever onto my dish, and then I put the poached eggs on top, and then I pop the yolk and I mix it in as I'm about to eat it.
Nice.
Kind of good.
Nice.
Yeah.
That would be very
And
good.
and I didn't use a lot of ingredients on mine for the simple reason I'm gonna have on the side, I'm gonna have a cranberry kale salad. And I'm hungry, but I'm not that hungry. So I just kind of wanted to try to keep this simple for me today because I am going to have a kale salad on the side.
Ooh, good for you.
That's good. That's good.
Hey, Chef Eric, how can you make the kale a little bit more amenable and softer for a salad? Because I know it can be a little rough, and some people are like, I don't like the texture.
Yeah, just massage it. I would just
Massage it.
Yeah, just massage it, and it'll break it down where it's much softer and easier to chew. Definitely.
Hey, Douglas, are you massaging your kale?
Keep your hands off my kale. I like it the way it is. And I bought cranberries, and I'm gonna have cranberries with it. So I put it all together, but it's just the kale leaves and nothing else. So I chopped the cranberries up and put it in there.
I love it. That's awesome. So, Chef Eric, you want to get us started? Let's see what you've got going on. Oh, wait, there's Douglas. Douglas is showing us what he's got inside. So he's ready. That looks really good, Douglas. And you know what I like, Chef Eric, is that this goes to show when we're doing something like this, we're making them healthier, right? And we're trying to help people realize you don't have to follow an exact recipe. Douglas is even incorporating something that's meaningful to him, a story of his grandmother and what she did. And you know, Alan is doing something different that he hasn't done with us before, which is doing something more vegetarian. And then you're using the grass-fed grass beef. It's like, throw the kitchen sink in there, whatever floats your boat.
Definitely. And it's just a couple easy switches, and you can make a non-healthy dish healthy. You know,
Yeah.
couple vegetables here, alternate and switch out. And you have a healthy meal. Yep.
And Chef Eric, is there any, um, foundational tips when it comes to making these bell peppers that no matter what ingredients you use or whatever, are there any hard, fast rules to making sure you don't ruin it? Is there a way to ruin it?
No, I don't, not necessarily. I mean, I just think, basically just have fun with it, you know what I mean? And, whatever you feel like eating that time, I guess,
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
you want to make sure that they're moist. You don't want it to be dry inside. Is there
Right.
any tips for making sure that it's just not this dried out mess inside there?
I just do the tomato in mine, kind of moistens
Okay.
it up, definitely.
That's a good idea.
These are the San, I forget the name, San Marzano or something. So I like to squeeze them and makes more of a sauce for it. And it's
Gotcha.
only tomato and basil leaves and sea salt in the can. So I like that. It keeps it moist. Definitely.
And I can see Douglas is already shoveling his in there. Douglas, how do you keep yours moist? Do you have a sauce for it on top?
No, that was the egg. The egg
Egg moistens
and
it.
it helps. Yeah, it helps with that.
Okay.
So, and
What
another
about
part
you?
of mine, another part of mine was I do remember grandmother. I'm not going to do it, but I wanted to show. She would put cheese on top.
Okay, you can sprinkle a little bit of cheese. It's always, nothing wrong with just a little bit of cheese. Because Alan's got a little bit in there too. Alan, how do you keep yours moist?
How do I keep it moist?
Yeah, when you put it in the pepper, I mean, for me, I just put a little bit of exactly what Chef Eric does, where I kind of squeeze a couple. For me, I do some fresh tomatoes. I just squeeze a couple fresh tomatoes on top, and it just adds a little extra juice. And then with my spices, it just creates the flavor, but it seems to almost sweat when it's in the pepper
Well,
when I cook it, so I don't need extra sauce.
I've got tomatoes, some chickpeas, and some quinoa. They've all got some moisture in them. So
Okay.
I'm really not worried that it's going to dry out.
Now,
Okay.
I have to add one thing. I looked it up on the air fryer, and I guess it depends. Chef, maybe you can help us understand this too. If I'm using my well, I just had a brain moment. If I'm using an oven, there's a difference in how the air fryer will cook it than the oven does.
Definitely.
So I don't necessarily have to worry about it drying out like that with my air fryer. That's what I understand now.
Well, it all depends. I think the pepper will keep it moist and from drying out because the air fryer can get extremely, hotter than your oven, even though the temperature, it says a certain temperature. But
Look at there.
Yeah, there you go. Those look good, Douglas.
That looks good, Douglas.
Really good.
So Chef Eric, you're starting to mix some things in there. Show us what you're mixing.
Yeah, I have the zucchini, onions, and garlic, and mushrooms right now. Just sauteing them down before I do the meat.
That's what I'm doing right now. I'm sauteing my zucchini shallots.
I put a little pepper and salt and Italian seasoning on it.
I feel like I shortchanged myself compared to everybody else today.
Not at all. Not at all.
Hey, whatever
No,
works.
you're taking a different approach. I think you're all putting in an equal amount of work, but it's all what I love is that there's a different approach. And I think Diana is also on here. Diana had she was commenting on your baby kale salad. And she says, for her, she doesn't massage it either. She likes the kale as is. So you're not alone, Douglas.
I never thought I would like it, but once I tried it, it was like, oh man, this is pretty good stuff. So, and I heard that before to massage it, but I never have. I just eat it like it is.
Okay,
Okay,
Now,
Chef Eric, walk us
Chef.
through.
Yes, now I'm just gonna add about a teaspoon of oil and saute the meat off.
I had a question, Chef.
Sure.
Now, can you use orange peppers, red peppers in stuffing? Does it really necessarily matter?
Well,
Is that just-
the other colors
that-
are a little sweeter. They're sweeter pepper, which I have, I did multicolored peppers also, but they're just sweeter than the green pepper, you know. But you can use any pepper you like. I really didn't like peppers until I got older.
Pepper
Ooh, I
was
hear
a
that
pep-
sizzling.
I know. What are you putting in there, Alan?
I'm stuffing my peppers with all of my ingredients. I mixed up the zucchini and shallots with my batch of chickpeas and tomatoes and Kalamata olives and all the other ingredients I had. Now I'm stuffing it all. And I was going to bake them in my oven, but when you mentioned the air fryer, I realized, no, I'm going to cook these in my air fryer. It'll cut the cooking time in half.
Yeah, save you some energy.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to put them in my my oven, but I plugged my oven in right before the show and it blew. It, the back of it blew up. So my toaster oven,
no.
my toaster oven bit the toast today.
Oh,
So
no.
Oh no.
I'm
Well, I
gonna
need
end
an
up with-
oven when you have a toast. When you have the air fryer, it's like you almost don't need an oven anymore. And Chef
Oh.
Eric, I see that you're stirring in your grass-fed, grass-finished beef.
Yes, I'm doing that just until it gets, the correct color. Then I'll add everything else, the vegetables. Then I'll add the tomatoes in and finish it off before I stuff the pepper.
And I would imagine that when you're sauteing, you want the things that you want to really focus on. Well, what is the texture you want? So things that take longer to cook, if you like them a little softer, put them in first.
Well, I put it, I just cooked them about 40%. They're still got a crunch. Then when you finish them in the oven, they'll get a little softer.
Oh,
So I don't want them
okay.
really
So don't cook things all the way. So you don't want to cook things. You just want to kind of get them started and get the flavors together.
Yes, correct.
Gotcha.
Now
Ready
Oh,
to
here,
go.
look at Alan. Alan
Those
is
are
going to show
ready.
us his peppers. Here, put it up to the camera. Let's see.
Hang on, I'll do this. Can you see that?
Nope. Tilt down, tilt down, tilt down. Oh,
There
there
you
we go.
go.
Oh, look at
Yeah.
you.
There we
Wow.
go.
This is
Now,
gonna be
now,
that's interesting because the poblano peppers are they have a little kick to them, don't they?
Oh, just a mild kick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it won't be, to me, that's not heat.
and if you notice, Alan, you did not split yours down the middle. You just cut the head off, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
That's
You can-
normally, yeah.
You can do it either way. I'm used to cutting the heads off and stuffing them that way. And then I put the heads back on.
Yeah, because
Yeah, I
I
cook mine with the head on too. And then
Yeah.
Chef Eric, doesn't put the head back on. He just chops it up. And Douglas, show us how you cut yours. I didn't even notice how you cut yours. And because you're using a longer, more horizontal pepper style, you decided to cut it down the side. You still cleaned it out. You take the head off?
It. So here's the palpino. Here's my palpino. Right here.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So
Okay.
I ran it under cold water for about 10 minutes. And then I cut, let me see if y'all can see this. So I take it down. You see my plate? I cut the head off.
Okay. Feel like we're
And then
talking
split-
about fish.
Yeah,
And then I pull the center part out right there.
yeah.
And then I cut it down in the middle.
Hey,
And
Douglas.
then I clean it up. So that's the
Yeah.
way I was taught. Well, to do the bell peppers, that's how I was taught. So I could fold them open and then stuff it after I clean it out. I rinsed it out, let them dry, But that's how I always remember my mama doing it.
So do
You know what?
I-
It doesn't matter. It's literally what you do, and you're giving people a different option. I've never done them that way. We can see how with a poblano you can do it pretty easily. But it's got it. I love it. It's your uniqueness. It's you. And everyone can try the different things. This is amazing.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, Douglas, what's the impact of running it under cold water? I've never
Yeah.
done that.
Me neither.
Well, there was a doctor one time on our show had talked about, like, now I'm not a doctor. I don't play a doctor on TV or nothing, but
Yeah.
I remember him saying that, you know how you can buy frozen green beans in the bag, right? They're frozen. He goes, you can buy the green beans in the can and run them under cold water for 20 minutes, 15 minutes, and it takes all the stuff off of the green bean. And that's why I just, when I looked it up on YouTube today and saw one of the things, she said, I always wash mine, or I always run them under cold water, and it helps clean them up or get the outside.
Yeah, there's also, you can use, I think it's Chef Eric, is it baking soda or something? Like with my berries, I soak them in baking soda and stuff.
So
I
there's
don't know.
also, in there a spray
Yeah, I
you
have
can
a spray
buy.
too. Yeah, I have a spray, a veggie spray.
But that's why I did that, Alan. And she said, so I use my strainer. I have a big strainer.
Yeah.
And I put them in there, and I just let it run. I let that run while I was cutting my onion up.
Yeah.
And then I did my bell pepper while I was cutting the mushrooms up.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool beans.
Amazing. So what do you got going on? I see that Chef Eric is stuffing his peppers now.
Yeah, I added the quinoa and mixed it all together, then I stuffed it.
So the quinoa, you don't have to, did you soak the quinoa? And I know that Alan did it too, but I mean, quinoa it's hard, it's dry.
I cooked my quinoa. Sorry.
No, you go
Do you
ahead.
get cooked? Do you get cooked quinoa already?
No, I cooked it before, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had
That's
it.
what
cooked it.
Oh, you did too. Okay. You both,
Yeah.
you both cooked it ahead of time. Okay.
So I'm gonna check
Little
my.
cheatery going on.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so Chef,
Yes.
let's talk the mushrooms again. Does it really make a difference if you use the bell mushrooms or white mushrooms, or is that another personal preference?
It's just a personal preference. Yeah, you can use whichever one you like. You know, certain ones I like the texture of, so I usually go to those, like the baby bellas and the shiitake. I like that tougher, more substantial
That-
kind of bite.
I use the baby bellas, but I was wondering if maybe just a question we need to ask somewhere, which one might be healthier for us, if there is one healthier for us than another one.
I know that they're the healthiest, like you have the maitake mushrooms and the lion's mane mushrooms, and the oyster mushrooms are some of the healthiest mushrooms out there.
Yeah.
You
They're
said that
even
the other. You said the lion. Now I went to Walmart, HEB, and Market Basket. Could not find lion mushrooms here
No,
where
lion's
I
mane.
am.
Yeah, I it's hard for me to find. I can only find them already marinated in the freezer. And that's even at a Sprouts or more of a specialty store. But I didn't like in some of those ones that I saw packaged when they did the marinades, they were using seed oils. And I was thinking, why are you've lion's mane, beautiful, healthy product here, and then you're going to marinate it with a seed oil?
You have a Kroger around you? Does
Do you have a
anybody
what?
have Kroger's?
Kroger's.
Yeah. They had
No, I
the,
didn't
Douglas,
try
do you have
Kroger's. And
Okay.
another one, Chef, you were talking about your meat. I went to 3 different places, but we have where I live right now, you have to go to a specialty meat market to buy all that kind of meat that you just bought.
oh, wow, okay. Yeah,
You
'cause I
can't, usually
usually-
you get lean, but you can't get grass fed, this fed, and unless you go to a specialty meat market where I am.
Oh, okay, because I got it all at Kroger's, my stuff, and the bison was a little bit more expensive, so I went with the grass fed. But
Can you also use turkey meat for this?
you can, but like Kim said last week, the turkeys eat the different seeds and hormones, and if you want to, I mean, it's a little healthier, but I try to stay away from that stuff, definitely. But you can use it; it won't. And even some of the grass fed, I read that they might start off grass fed, but they finish them on the grains. So you really have to know what you're looking for.
Now, I don't want to be a turkey and buy the wrong meat.
I told my dad today, I had this, I told my dad today, he asked, because I showed a picture on Facebook of a couple of police officers, one of whom we, helped save his life, just getting him the right care and the right amount of time and such. And so they escorted me to the airport yesterday when I was in New Orleans. And my dad sees this. He's like, what the heck with these police officers? What did you do? I said, they pulled me over and they caught me with a bag of turkey tail mushroom powder.
All right.
I'm surprised you didn't go to the pokey for that one.
Anyway, well, it looks like he's putting Chef Eric, you're putting the goods in the oven. And is there some sort of TV magic going on? Are we going to see the finished product?
I think you are.
Putting mine in now.
Look,
And Alan is putting his in there. Oh, look at this, Douglas. We can actually see can we really see inside? Oh my gosh. That's pretty cool. Tilt down a little bit, Douglas. Pull it back and then tilt down. There we
Same
go.
wheel.
Now we got it. Interesting. Okay, Chef Eric. Are we going to see what yours look like?
Yes, I'm going to put them right there.
Ooh. So while we're waiting for Chef Eric to bring it out, for those just joining us, make sure you like the video, subscribe to our channel if you can. And if you ever want to join our in-studio audience, make sure you do email us at info@padhelp.org. These are really fun. You can come cook with us. We have a really good time. But let's catch, we have a new newbie joining in today. We have Marie joining in. You guys, do you want to catch us up and give us a little bit of a recap of what we got going on and summarize before? Oh, wait a minute. We see Chef Eric with his. Chef Eric, should we start with you and what you got for us?
Sure. So I did these ahead of time, of course, but tried to make stuffed pepper healthier. So I used the grass-fed beef. I used zucchini, mushrooms, tomatoes, onions, and garlic. And instead of rice, I used the quinoa in mine. And I added cheese, so my son likes cheese. So I put cheese on these, but you don't have to add cheese at all. And you can put whatever you like into that.
Those look good. Can you bring that really close to the camera?
Sure.
I would really like to see inside. I want to be salivating. Okay, hold it up a little bit. Oh yeah, look at that. So you just put a little bit of cheese on top?
Yeah, I did for my son. Yeah, he'll like the cheese.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
But it's the I couldn't find that I would have put it on all of them. The cheese I sent to you, I couldn't find that anywhere.
Okay. I usually will use a little bit of organic, USDA organic Parmesan on top of mine.
Okay.
Usually a harder cheese is a healthier cheese for
Right.
people. You have a young growing boy there, but that's still a whole bunch healthier to have the grass-fed, grass-finished beef in there. But then we have Alan, who did completely vegetarian. He just took the entire produce department and made a wonderful saute, didn't you? Tell us what
I
you had
did.
inside.
I
Yeah.
did. I've got, mine are in the air fryer right now. I've got zucchini, shallots, parsley, grape tomatoes, Kalamata olives, chickpeas, quinoa.
Chickpeas for the protein.
Yeah. I think that was it.
But you used some really good spices. So anytime you have garlic and you have the shallots and
Yeah.
you used a
yeah,
little bit of your za'atar. Za'atar is
had
the
to-
key word that everyone,
Yeah. I threw in some
new buzzword.
za'atar, some oregano, some sumac, and a little bit of salt and pepper. You really, you don't need to spice a dish like this a lot because there's so many flavors with all the different ingredients that you have.
Right.
So that's it.
And then
Baking
you
now.
put yours in, you're doing yours in the air fryer for what, 20, 25 minutes?
No, I'm cooking it for 8 minutes.
8
And then
minutes.
And then I'm taking it out and I'm going to throw some cheese on top of it. And then I'm going to put it back in for 2 or 3 minutes.
Okay.
And
That's
hopefully it'll be
really
ready.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. What about you, Douglas? Can you go through what you did? You also cut yours different. Oh, look at that. Okay, you got the ingredients in there. Whoops, you put yourself on mute.
Yeah. Can't hear you, Douglas.
Here's my meat, but I
Okay.
have enough to make 2 patties. So there'll be healthy patties that I can have for like snacks. So I kind of went a little overboard, but I have jalapeno peppers and I cut mine down the middle and I keep the head off. I clean them up real good. I put onions and mushrooms. I got za'atar, lemon pepper, some chili powder, and some red pepper, and no salt. Put some black pepper in there, and I used. And mine was kind of simple today because I'm going to have a cranberry kale salad with mine. So I didn't want to overload mine too much. Now, I did something today after I did all this. I spent 4 hours this morning doing this. I talk about money a lot when we do this. So I kept track of everything today
Yeah.
and got a good idea. So I have 5 bell peppers in there right now. And then I have enough here for 2 patties that I can use later for snacks. So if I have 2 bell peppers today for dinner, I have enough for at least another meal and a half. And now I went a little overboard with some of the spices because I was out of some spices. So, but generally speaking, I'm making these 5 bell peppers with what I have for under $20 or right at $20.
So
that'll give me
it's literally 2.5 meals plus, I mean, with those patties, you could even turn them into a lunch with making some sort
yes.
of sandwich out of each one. So that's what, 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 meals and a half.
And I think that, yes. So, and I noticed it would, like Chef Eric is talking about, they had at HEB, they had meat that was like $30 a pound. So I know this is Texas,
Yeah, right.
but so just depending on, a lot of that kind of depends on your preferences. But all this cost me 1 onion, 2 bell peppers. Now they don't, where I am, they don't sell the Popolino peppers individually.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have to buy a bag. This bag
Okay.
was $3. So it wasn't bad. And there's 4 more bell peppers in there I could save. So if I wanted to, I could freeze those and the meat and have another bell pepper Sunday afternoon and for Monday or Tuesday as a meal.
That's true. That's a good idea. And so I do a lot of that. I make big meals and then I freeze it so that we can pull it out again in the future. That's a great idea.
I do.
So
the
what did
same
you
thing.
figure? So you said it was like under $20 for all of that?
It was right at $20. What
Okay. Well,
other than the stuff I bought for me, but I looked at just the specifics of making 5 bell peppers right here and the little extra meat I have, it was right at $20 for the things I bought to make this today.
yeah. And you could even
you go
turn that
to-
into probably, you could have made 7 poblano peppers because you had
Yeah,
extras
because there's
with the
there's
extra
enough
patties.
there to make, yes. Yeah.
Chef Eric, where is the quinoa in the grocery store?
Right around the
Or he wants to know.
couscous and around the rice, couscous and bean area.
Okay. Cool.
Chef Eric, somebody said you could also add a little rice in this sometimes.
It all
You
depends
can.
what your diet is, definitely.
Yep.
I usually would
And-
have, but trying to stay away
And-
from white rice.
Yeah, I do.
And another thing I noticed today, it's absolutely true. If you stay out of the middle section of any grocery store, you generally speaking are in the healthier areas. If you stay to the outside of any grocery store you go to.
Yep.
Away from all the
100%.
processed- Yeah, all the boxed and processed things.
Awesome, you guys. This was a lot of fun. I think we should do this again. We'll plan out. Gonna be what at the end of the month
Oh,
we're gonna
man.
look at maybe doing a cookout. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh wow, those look delicious, Douglas.
Because I'm gonna put a little bit of cheese on mine and cook it for another 3 minutes. But that's
Okay,
what they
that's-
look like.
They look good in the air fryer. Very good.
Yeah, really good. Awesome. Well, thanks you guys. Chef Eric, any closing thoughts?
No, just take your time shopping and choose healthier things. Definitely.
Awesome. Thanks everyone for joining us. Thanks, Alan, for cooking. Yours are probably about ready to get a little cheese on them and finish it off in just a moment too.
Yeah, I just put the cheese on, so they'll be done in 2 minutes.
Yay! While we're waiting for that, Chef Eric, are you going to give us a little taste test over there or no? You're just
Alright.
saving that for your son.
Well, I can taste it. I'll still eat it.
Yeah, we like the taste test.
Sure.
Oh yeah, take it right out of your son's one. That would be great.
Try to get under it. Delicious. Not just-
Awesome. And I know I see you, Alan. You're watching that countdown. You're like, darn it, I still have about a minute left on it.
That's right. That's okay. You can finish the show.
And you can't.
Is it melting? Show us.
Yeah.
Show us. Is it melting? I don't know. Can you turn the camera over there and show us?
Oh,
No, you can't. You're not going to show us, Alan?
Oh, sorry. Hang on. Sorry, I thought you were talking to Douglas.
And
you
Douglas
can't
is showing us just the meat again.
you can't. No, I put cheese on there this time, but you can't complain about the smell now either.
I'm gonna take it out.
You're hilarious. This is kind of wanted to see Douglas also take a bite of his really quick and see what he
Actually,
thinks of his.
If you can hang on for less than a minute.
There you go. That's my peppers.
Oh, look. Oh, that looks so good. And it's
Yeah.
interesting you put the cheese on the outside that adds a little extra over there.
Yeah.
And so when you're cutting into them, I mean, you can scoop either a little bit out of them, the inside, you can cut a little piece of the pepper and then scoop a little bit of the inside along with it and all kinds of ways.
I'm gonna cut there. That's what the inside looks like.
Oh yeah, that looks really, really good.
Yeah. Full of good food.
Here we
Are you
go.
going to take a bite?
I'm gonna take a bite of it and see what it's like.
Okay. Yay. How was yours, Chef Eric? Was it good?
It was good. Yes.
Hang on.
Simple ingredients. I mean, it didn't take much and it tastes very good.
No, does Sabra, your wife, does she like this type of meal?
Yeah, she has already been over there before eating what I had left over.
Oh, Alan, that looks good. It's
Mm.
hot though, huh?
That is good.
Hot, like
I
steaming
love
hot.
a dish. I love a dish like this. It's so flavorful. It's so healthy.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
I'm like Douglas. I figure out what meals cost me. And honestly, with all this is like $5 a meal.
Wow. And look at that, Douglas. Those look really good. Okay, he's going in for it. Oh, yeah. He's going to make us think we're eating it. Bring the. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Wow, he's got that camera flip down.
Well, that is
He's
good.
so good. So
Who
good.
Who needs a girlfriend when you have an air fryer
Exactly.
and good food?
Wow. I don't know if I'm talking to any of you.
I didn't say anything. I didn't say nothing.
No, because your wife is in there too. She'll agree with me.
No, she's not here, but yeah, she would agree.
Awesome. Well, thanks you guys. And thanks
Oh,
to
that is
Joshua for
good.
being here. You're probably making his mouth water as well. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to our channel. Give us some ideas. Tell us what you want to cook with us. Email us at info@padhelp.org. Have a great week, everyone.
Hi, everyone. It was fun.
That